Hello and welcome to Breathwood. My name is David Yates and I'm filming from my friend's house where I'm staying for 2 weeks before I go to Croatia. This is going to be a really full video. There's a lot happening. The first thing is that I'm testing my new portable video setup. I'm using my phone for video, a lapel mic for audio. I'm waiting for a second microphone to arrive so that I can put it at the end of the didge for clearer didge sound. And a little selfie stick as a tripod. So I hope this is good enough for traveling videos. Then the didge stuff. A rhythm for you to work on. A somewhat unexpected, previously secret circular breathing method that I never thought to teach before. I didn't even know I was doing it. And a few comments about dynamics. So I'll start with the rhythm, break it down, talk about the funny circular breath thing I'm doing, and then get into dynamics. So here we go. I'm just gonna play it. Lots of possible variation in there. I'm going to teach you the basic structure for that rhythm. It starts with this circular breathing adjustment that I didn't realize I was doing. While I was describing this rhythm to a friend recently, a student, I described it as tan to toa-i. And she went, tan? How do you make the tan sound? How do you do N? As soon as you try to go n without vocals, just the shape, the playing stops. Tan, done. So that didn't make sense. I realized I'm breathing. So here's what we have to realize. When we take a breath on something like do, and breathe right away, do, whether you squeeze from the cheeks, the jaw, or just the back of the mouth, you're closing off the whole mouth area. In the back, do, it's the equivalent motion of saying or o, ong. It closes back there. Way back there. Do. So it's like a silent ng in English. Do. And that would sound like this. But I was thinking ton. Well, I realized it's possible to close off the mouth with the tongue further forward. So if you make the sound ton, like you're saying ton, notice how the tongue basically fits against the roof of the mouth along the ridge just before it goes higher up. So you've got your teeth and then the roof of the mouth, and then it curves up. Right at that first ridge, tan, right there, the tongue rests there, and I can breathe in there, ta. So in my mouth, it feels like tan, ta. So I'm going ta. 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 So that's the first two sounds. Then toa-i. I've covered this a lot and used different syllables to describe it. Tuwaha, towaki, depending on the emphasis and the different sounds, consonant and vowel sounds. It might shift a little bit, but it's the same basic idea. Pressure, squeeze and breathe. To-i. The breath is on the second syllable. To, wa, yi. So tan tatoa I. Tan tatoa I. Tan, breath in. Tatoa, breath in. Yi. Tan, tato, wa, yi. So that gets repeated. Tan, tatoa, I, tan, tatoa, I, tan, tatoa, I, toa, I, toa, I. As one variation. So that's a good place to start. Let's consider that level 1 of this rhythm. Tan tatoa I, tan tatoa I, tan tatoa I, toa I, toa I. Level 2 would be tan tatoa I, tan tatoa I, tan tatoa I, toa I, tatoa I. No, toa I, to. That's funny. Toa I, toa I, di. Toa I, toa I, di, or ti. That's level 2. Toa I, toa I, di. I've covered this before as well. So has AJ Block when he talks about the tresillo rhythm. Malfouf, I believe, was the other one. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, something. Toa I ta to, toa I toa I do, or toa I toa I di. So tan tatoa I, tan tatoa I, tan tatoa I, toa I toa I di. This little end piece is beautiful because of the way it feels funky and syncopated. It's the same motion. To to pressurize, wa to squeeze and breathe, he to breathe out, but it falls into different places in the rhythm. So the first one is on the emphasized beat, toa I. Then the next one, the wa, falls on the emphasized beat, toa I di, toa I toa I di. So that's what we're going for level 2. I varied it again. Oh my goodness. There it is. Tan tatoa I, tan tatoa I, tan tatoa I, toa I toa I di. So that's the rhythm. That's the basic scaffolding. Now I want to talk about dynamic. If I am teaching without any inflection or any dynamic or any volume change or even interesting rhythm, it will start to sound really boring. It's actually really difficult to remove all dynamic and inflection from how we are talking. So that's talking without much dynamic. Monotone, okay? Playing the didge for beginners and even intermediate players and even some advanced players is often a monotone experience. It's the same volume and same intensity all the way through. So that's actually a good place to start, though, to learn about dynamics. Play the same volume and intensity all the way through, but reduced from what you usually play. So if you usually play at 90% volume, back it off to something like 40. 40% intensity and volume, just nice and even. We want to connect with the feeling and the idea of playing in a level way. And then we can make it more intense and dynamic by adding accents. We'll start by accenting ton. Ton to toa e, ton to toa e, ton to toa e, toa e di. Suddenly the rhythm becomes far more engaging. Now, the way I would actually hear people approach it is a little bit different than simply memorizing where to put the accent and then doing it. I would much rather hear a player play the monotone way, like you're swimming out into the ocean with a surfboard, and you're just gently swimming. And you're waiting for the right moment to get up on the surfboard and catch the wave. In the same way on the didgeridoo, I'm waiting for the right moment when something suddenly excites me and I have this feeling, oh my gosh, I have to express this feeling. I'm so excited. Ton to toa e, right? So the excitement should come through the player into the rhythm. That means it could be different for everyone because we all hear something differently when we play the same rhythm. I might hear ton as this really interesting sound and want to amplify it. You might hear E. And there the ending was different because suddenly I'm paying more attention to E and I wanted to accent it at the end. E. So you can emphasize almost any part of this rhythm. Let's say the wah. It will take a certain amount of practice to learn how to emphasize each separate part. The wah needs more squeeze. The ton needs more sense of diaphragm and internal torsal control. And for that, look up Dubrovko's push and pull video. Learning how to pressurize the body to give this burst of air. Same with the tongue. To give something like E more intensity, we can vocalize he, e, and give more texture on those sounds. What we're looking for are ways to make certain parts of the rhythm pop out of the waves, pop out of the level monotone rhythm into something much more interesting. So that's a few words on dynamics, and it's something I'll need to come back to and talk about more in the future with other rhythms. But again, go back to the basic rhythm. Ton to toa e, ton to toa e, ton to toa e, toa e di. Then get excited or interested in certain sounds. Ton to toa e, ton to toa e, ton to toa e, toa e di, ton to toa e, ton to toa e, ton to toa e di, toa e. Let it kind of evolve and change as you play it, so that it's not the same all the way through all the time. Okay, so again, dynamic is about changing the intensity, the volume, the energy of certain parts of the rhythm. So I hope that works for you. Tan to toa e, it's a nice, fun, kind of lumbering, funky rhythm. Practice breathing in your nose with an open mouth, with your tongue touching the roof of your mouth if you can't quite get the ton right away. That should help with that. And that's all for now. I hope you enjoy playing that. And I'll continue testing out this setup. I know right now with this microphone right here, it's really sensitive, so you can probably hear far more than I want you to hear in terms of my breathing or all the extra little ambient sounds. So the next step for me is to tweak that. If you like what I'm doing, you can support this work on Patreon. Look for that link below. And that's about it for now. Let me know if you have questions or comments. I appreciate your support so much. Thank you so much for watching, and happy playing.